answering. Okay.
Yes.
What's the first question?
Briefly. Hello and welcome. We at Arlington Community Television in the next couple of weeks will be interviewing each of the Arlington candidates for mayor, alderman, and board of education. Our format is simple. Each candidate within an office will be given the very same questions to answer, and we will have no follow-up questions. So my name is Mickey Hudson, and today I'm joined by Russell Wiseman, candidate for the Arlington Alderman position 2. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Like I said, our format is fairly simple, and we'll start with the first question. Let's get started. It's not really a question, but briefly explain who you are and why you want to run for public office.
Russell Wiseman, born and raised in Arlington, moved away for college for a little bit. Running for office for obviously the same reasons most people do, and that's just want to see a change in direction as far as what the town's doing, development, spending, that kind of thing. Want to make a difference.
Okay. So specifically for the office of alderman, what makes you qualified for that position?
Well, I was actually thinking about that today. 20 years ago this month, I was campaigning for an alderman seat in 1999 and won that seat and was the vice mayor for 4 years. And then ran for mayor in 2003, did that from 2003 to 2011, and resigned myself by not running again after serving 2 terms. And I've been watching and paying attention and want to change the directions Arlington's going. Okay. That's what we're doing.
So what are the most important issues, in your opinion, facing Arlington in the next 5 years, and do you have a plan to address those?
Yeah, I mean, just like any up-and-coming municipality, challenges are development. How do you want to develop? Who do you want to be? Do you want to try to emulate other communities that have done it very successfully, or do you want to make your own way as far as how you want to grow? I'm pro-growth. I just think that we're a little laxed in what we're allowing, and want to try to tighten the reins and slow it down a little bit just so we can get focused and do it right, basically.
So growth, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So in your opinion, what kind of relationship, or in the public office, what kind of relationship should the mayor and alderman have?
I don't want to say joined at the hip, but you know, in being in that office before, I mean, you got to be a good communicator. You got to communicate things to the rest of the board. You're not always going to be on the same page. Listen to ideas. Kind of a symbiotic relationship in some respects, but in others, you got to be able to listen to somebody if they don't agree with you. It's very important. The board needs to be a place where ideas flow. The mayor can't have all the ideas. I mean, and you have to be able to bring things forward and make sure everything gets a listen as far as ideas go.
So is there anything that doesn't exist now in Arlington that you would like to see happen?
Well, most people, when you ask them that question, the first thing they say is a Starbucks or some type of development or store or this or that. And then, you know, I always tread lightly whenever somebody says that, because you don't want to step on somebody's wishes. There's a little bit more to it than that. I mean, a lot of people that have moved out here, the first thing they say is, "Oh, it's so quiet, and it's so country, and it's so nice, but it'd be better for you at Starbucks." Well, but you're it's kind of a catch-22. You want to bring with you what you left behind, so you just want to develop the right way, make good decisions as far as what you allow. I mean, as far as what we have versus what we don't have, I got to be honest with you. I mean, I don't really have anything on my wish list as far as what I want Arlington to have, other than probably more of a vision when it comes to development, not kind of be led around by developers and whatnot, but to have our own vision.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Good luck in the election next month. Want to
Thank you.
remind everyone that early voting starts August the 30th, and Election Day is September 19th. So stay tuned for our next interview.